Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the new moon in Scorpio reading. We're going to do all 12 zodiacs, or at least try to get them all done today. It may end up being split into 2 videos, or maybe by your element. We'll see how far we get. Okay. Right. New moon in Scorpio means it is time for transformations or rebirths. Okay. So things that should be on your to-do list. Doing your manifesting, setting your intentions, pulling in on the shadow work. Okay. Good stones to use, red jasper for focusing, tiger's eye for protection, or rose quartz for any healing that needs to happen. Scents are going to be cinnamon, ginger, or pepper. Herbs are going to be basil or rosemary. All right, let's get cracking. Oh, spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going? Let's do fire signs first. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries? Ooh, the Hermit. Okay. It is reversed, you guys, so you guys might be heading out, spending some time outside the house. You may be coming out of a period of introspection. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. You self-reflected, you balanced yourself, you figured out what could go, what needed to stay, what needed to go. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. On one hand, we got Judgment. On the other hand, we have the Hermit. What the fuck? Man, y'all are gonna be going through it during this new moon. It does have like a really deep emotional playground with it being in Scorpio. Okay, like real deep emotions. Some really things like childhood trauma could be coming up. Things like doubled standards, not receiving reciprocity in things. Some of you might be seeing the truth about what is and is not for you. You're no longer struggling with that battle. Some of you are learning to be strategic. Like you're finally at that point where you're like, yep, nope, fuck that. I'm done being on the back foot. I'm done being pissed off about it. I'm going to take what the fuck I need, get the fuck on. Like, I need to do this in order to do this. I need to do this in order to get there. And you're at that point where you're fine. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in your brain. Okay, you're figuring this shit out, which is a beautiful energy in its own. Can you tell me more, spirits, guides, ancestors? What else we got for Aries? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you went within yourself because somebody was using you for entertainment. They was crossing boundaries, making you wait for shit that shouldn't have been waited for. Somebody might have even been like, oh, I heard clutch. That they're coming in like very last second in order to help you with anything you was, because they think it's funny. They find it entertaining that you had to learn how to balance yourself, that you had to learn to do things on your own, or they would wait till they would watch you struggle. I mean, like, they were using it as entertainment. It entertains them to watch you struggle. Okay, not cool. What else? Yeah, that back and forth energy. A lot of you are really, you may have been playing the back and forth game there for a while. You may still be even doing it kind of on that, on you're pivoting between what really is needed and what is not needed. Some of you might still be fencing on that issue. What else can you tell me about this? Oh, wow. Yeah, you're not really quite sure where to draw the line at as far as people stepping on your boundaries. You're having an issue with deciding when, okay, was it really crossing my boundary, or were they just kind of, trespassing a little bit on it? Like, if they are walking all over you, if they are being hyper vigilant or overly surveilling you, okay, if they're giving you warnings, those are your signs that it's probably time to not fuck around with that no more. You need to set clear intentions with this moon. Can you tell me about the Judgment? Yeah, it could have to do with your work. Yeah. Could be judgments being passed at work. You might be like not taking care of yourself. Things might not be going in order as they should. Like maybe other people are being like selected for promotions that maybe shouldn't have been. Other people are being looked over when they shouldn't be. There's lots of obstacles that are in the way. Somebody could be power hungry. Like there's a lot of movement at work, and it's probably making you real sketchy. I'm not liking where this is going. I'm not. Not at all. Sequential orders, sequential numbers are the sequencing order of things is going to be really significant in helping you pinpoint what it is here that's really crossing the line for you. Some of you really need to make that decision. Some of you are going to go within, some of you are going some of you already have gone within. So if you already know what the issue is, then you need to set your boundary and set your intention. Now, for those of you who don't know what the real problem is, you just feel the energy, you need to start doing your shadow work and you need to start manifesting some sort of plan in order to help yourself not do that anymore. You need to figure out maybe time management to do better self-care or setting harder boundaries with people so that it's not even a capability for them to trespass or to use you for entertainment or to go back and forth with you. A lot of you are going to be digging more into your independent energy as well instead of codependency. Beautiful. What advice do we have for Aries? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, we'll take topsies. Isa, weight challenges, self-control, and unity. Okay, what else? Yeah. A lot of you need to break from routine. You have waited. You've faced the challenges. You've controlled yourself. You've unified with other people, places, and things. And it's not panned out in the way that you wanted it to. Okay, so maybe it's time to break from routine. Break from the. Break. I'm hearing break ceilings. Maybe you need to break ceilings on things. Set some records. Do something of that similarity. Yeah. Your response. Uh, Saturn, the planet of responsibility and discipline. Pay attention to where Saturn is at. If there's any movements, pay attention to where it's at in your birth chart. Could be very significant for some of you. You have Suilu as well, but it was reversed, okay? You have the sun and Suilu. Okay, so this is the rune for the sun, and this is the actual sun card, okay? And they were like this. Oh, this is not going to be a happy time for you. This is not going to be a good time. Not at all. It's going to require a lot of self-sacrifice, a lot of introspection, a lot of spending time with yourself and not other people so that your judgment stays within yourself and not being controlled by other people. And it doesn't allow people to see what moves you're going to be making going forward, okay? Because you need to focus on your responsibilities and stay disciplined to whatever this intention is that you're about to set, okay? Okay. All right, we're going to move on to Leo. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have going on for Leo during the new moon? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's getting a new financial opportunity. Beautiful. Knight of Wands. Okay, you guys could be getting a fiery message from other people. What else can you tell me? High Priestess reversed. Okay, all right, there's going to be good and bad that comes with it. That's to be expected. A lot of you are going to be really passionate about something that's been being hidden. Like something's coming out to the light and it's really going to light your fire about what it is. Like it could have been pressuring you for a long time. Like, man, why the fuck are they being that way? Or why is this that way? How come they do it like this? And all of a sudden somebody's like, oh, this is why. Or because this person is da 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 da. And like when that truth pops out, it could have to do with your career, specifically about your career, okay? If they come out and they tell you why the fuck that shit was done like that, it's gonna piss you off. Why is it gonna piss you off? because it's people playing fucking games, fucking the fuck around with shit they don't belong fucking playing with, because they shouldn't even be in that fucking weight class, okay? This is like punching way above their fucking weight. With the Queen of Wands reversed here, there's probably a lot, I'm going to say a lot of people, but specifically a lot of feminine people, or a lot of people in positions of power, okay, that are really irritated at the fucking situation. And then you get the Queen of Swords here, okay? So there's a lot of higher up people that are talking about the issues that have been going on in this workplace, or in this career environment, or in this business, okay? There's going to be a lot of fuckery going on. And there's a lot of people that are fed the fuck up with it. And you may have to be that Queen of Swords that steps up and finally fucking says something. Because you've had quite enough, and so has everybody else. Yep. Somebody's trying to block your destiny. But why? They're trying to block your manifestations. Oh, they're throwing band-aids on it? Oh my god. Because they're unhealed. They're not sorry. They are not sorry about somebody's fucking with kids, man. Somebody's fucking with kids. Somebody's fucking with kids. And there's light and there's dark to the situation. It's like this infinite loop of fuckery where everybody is just putting band-aids on it and doing like, this is like having, for lack of a better way of explaining this, okay, this is like someone having a broken leg and somebody tries to put a poultice on it, okay? Like, that's not gonna fucking heal the problem. Like, is it going to make it feel better? Possibly. Is it gonna make it heal correctly? No. Is it going to reset that leg? No. Is it gonna fix the root of the problem? No, it is not. It may help with the surface issues, but it's not gonna do what it needs to do long term, okay? There's gonna be a lot of people that look at the way that you deal with this as a betrayal, okay? You may look at what they're doing as a betrayal of your trust. Somebody might be trying to take money from you for some reason. Maybe like if you're getting a new job, maybe they're taking your severance pay or something. I don't know, something to that effect. Okay, like they're gonna try to fuck with your money. Pay attention to people's body language, specifically their eyes. Some of you need to sleep with a dream catcher. Stay off of cameras and don't trespass. Like, if there's any type of feeling that you don't belong there, don't fucking be there. And I don't care what the reason, rhyme or reason is. If you feel like you do not need to be there, if your intuition is telling you that you are trespassing on something, even if you're not given a warning, don't. Just fucking don't. Okay. Somebody else could be getting charged with trespassing charges or being caught stealing something. Yeah. Venus, the planet of love and pleasure. Pay attention to where that is in your birth chart and what it represents. Your okay. You also have Saturn, which is the planet of responsibility and discipline, okay? Pay attention to where Saturn's at and its movements. That could be significant for you. Could also be in your birth chart significant for you. We do have just breathe here in reverse. So you have been through the period in time where you've had to just breathe through shit, okay? There's nothing noble in being superior to fellow man. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Okay? If you stop competing with others. Stop that. You are in competition with you. If you are better today than you were yesterday, if you did better things today than you did yesterday, then you are still fucking winning. And that's what you need to truly understand in your mind frame with this. Because if you are not fixing the root of the problem, maybe between now and the new moon, or maybe even from the new moon to the next full moon, you may be lining yourself up. Wow, that just slipped out. You may be lining yourself up into a situation where you are finally provided the opportunity to speak truth on the fuckery that you have held the fuck back on. Yeah, if you're cutting things off, you need to do it low key. Okay, it's okay to hit the fuck you button. It's okay to block people. It is absolutely okay to stay low key and don't tell everybody everything. They don't need to know. You also have Pluto here, the planet of regeneration and transformation. Also in your birth chart could be significant. Pay attention to the movements, same concept, okay? And then we have triple spiral that came out sideways. You're in the middle of cycles, and somebody needs to pay homage to their ancestors. I'm just going to say that because that's important. But it could be also a power of three thing that's going on. It could take three people, three witnesses, three, maybe there's three positions that you're applying for. Could be three people that are being harassed. It could be three people being caught. You also have three planets here, so it could, maybe there's some sort of alignment that's going to be happening, some sort of trine perhaps that you need to pay attention to. Okay? All right. That's what we got. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius Collective. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Sagittarius during this new moon in Scorpio? What is going on for the Saggies? Oh, that was fast. Oh, no, it's actually slow. Eight of Wands reverse. What the fuck? All right, tell me more. Slow burn heartbreak, slow burn trauma. What the fuck? Y'all been going through it. Y'all been going through it. That wanted to flip, but it didn't. I'm gonna let it go. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, somebody lost some sort of stability or lost some sort of family connection or a long-term friendship. Could be a long-term relationship even. This could be a really, really fucking bad breakup, man. Like a really bad breakup. A lot of you could be looking for a new place to live or somewhere to find maybe like a new place to maybe you're trying to look for a vacation spot to get the fuck out of Dodge for a little bit. I'm more or less getting the moving option. A lot of you are trying to move into something much more productive for yourselves because there's just like where there was stability before, there is no longer, okay? Like, you're taking your money and what stability you have left, and you are dipping. Like, you're ready to dip. You're ready to just let it burn to the ground, for lack of a better term. Please don't burn things. Okay. Yep, what I say, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay, like, you want to get the fuck out of here, but you're not quite sure how to get there yet, okay? You're attempting to get yourself back into balance so that you can make a plan. Like, it's not quite crying over, as I say it, here it is, not quite crying over spilled milk, but you're not accepting what is being given to you. And it's because the things that are being given to you, like they're options, yes, but they are not suitable options for you to find a long-term stability. And that is a fucking problem. What is the issue? What's the issue with the options? Can you tell me the issue with the options, Spirit? Stop. Why? Oh, because they don't fit your purpose. Oh my God, I'm surprised the tower's not here. 333 could be significant for somebody. It could be somebody's birthday. It could be, maybe it's happening, maybe it happened on the 3rd. Maybe it's been 33 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours, whatever. Take it how it resonates. You also, this is also the Three of Swords here as well. So that's, and the 3. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You're being led on a path to find your purpose. You need to start paying attention to the things that do provide you with happiness, financial security, emotional stability. You need to start paying attention to where those things are at or what provokes those feelings and those intentions within you. Okay? What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel passionate? What makes you feel fulfilled? Really start honing in on those. Shadow work wise, childhood trauma may be somewhere you want to start. Okay, there is something that you need to stop doing. Whether that is to stop living in the past or to stop trying to make things perfect before you can move. Maybe it could even be like a stop telling your family everything for a few of you. I'm not going to say it's everybody, but for some of you, stop telling everybody everything. It's a problem. Oh, my word. Why is spell work here? There's people that speak against you in order to maintain control. They may do things in order to keep you under thumb, okay? They might be um, helping you absolve an addiction. Maybe they like buy you coffee every day to help with a caffeine addiction, or maybe they like, I don't know, take it how it resonates. Okay, like you do something with these people that they typically pay for or they typically provide that keeps you under thumb, that keeps you in control. Okay, this is like the partner that brings home, you know, a bottle of wine or a case of beer every week to keep somebody like mild. Okay. I mean, and it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be any addiction that you can name. Okay. This could be drugs. This could be alcohol. This could be someone using sex as a control. This could be someone using the place that you live as a control. Oh, they could be like, okay, well, I mean, you could, if you want to go do that, then you can't live here anymore. Or I'm not going to help you financially with this. Or if you decide to do that, then I'm not going to pay for this. Like, or I'm not going to continue to help you with blah, blah, blah because you want to go do da, 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 da. Okay, it is very much that energy. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell me? Let's get a little more. Dig, 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 dig. Saggies. What do the Saggies need to know about this new moon? Yeah, there's somebody who's going to be acting cold as fuck towards you. This could be a feminine, or this is probably somebody who is attractive. Um, some of you could be dealing with very cold situations, like perhaps some of you are dealing with colder weather. Some of you, it might be like somebody dumping a cold drink on you, or maybe you have to take cold showers because nobody paid the freaking gas bill. You know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. Something cold is coming. I do feel it's more or less about someone's personality, the way that they're going to be acting towards you, because you want to make a plan to move the fuck on from this, because you want to let things go in order to take back your control, is going to be a fucking problem for some people. Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. So sad. Be the main character, baby. Be the main character. I'm loving this energy for you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because you guys are such a fixed sign. Like, you're just so, you're so, how do I say without being rude, stubborn. You're just stubborn, okay? You're stubborn. You don't like change. Like, you're able to do it. You just don't like it. And you have this mindset where you just have to have this grandiose plan in order to do it. Like, your ability to be spontaneous is lacking. Death, mortality, change, transition. What I say? Shit's got to change. Shit's got to change. You understand? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or again, this is the Scorpio moon. Okay, if you are going to make changes or start to transition into things, now is the motherfucking time. Okay, you need to set your intention, goals. What I just say. What else is this? Detoxify. Get the fuck away from shit. And what I'm telling you, somebody's credit is not so great. That or somebody's advice that they're offering you is really not worth its fucking salt. So pay attention to somebody's body language and watch your body language around other people. Okay, so like, if you need to like detox off of things, maybe this is like people trying to encourage you to do things. Maybe it's like you need to be like asleep in order to avoid it, or you need to maybe take yourself to somewhere else in order to stay away from it. Okay, like those are applicable options. All right, some of you might need to hide your eyes. Maybe somebody is able to manipulate you somehow with the eyes. I don't know why that's significant for me, and that's a strange thing. I don't usually get that. You need to deny them access to your inners, okay, to your internal emotions, your internal vibration, even your external vibration. You need to deny them your energy, because these vampires are going to suck you fucking dry if you allow them to. Okay, you need to detox off the bullshit. You need to focus on getting your reputation, your credit back on fucking online. Okay, that shit's got to be back on par. It's going to take a lot of changes. You're going to have to set some really serious fucking goals here. And not just set the goals, but actually take the energy and start doing things. But the first step is to stop the fuckery. Okay? Stop. Stop. Move towards things that are positive. Move towards taking back your control. Move towards not being toxic, not being toxified. Move towards the changes, towards the transition. All right. Those are the messages I have for you, fire signs. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my info's in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.